Hello everyone, this is Enea here, and in today's tutorial I'll teach you how to create this 3D looking ellipse logo in Affinity Designer. This logo is made of two branches that have a gradient applied to them, which gives them the impression of volume. Alright, so to get started we go to File New and we create a new composition. We give it 1000 by 1000 pixels in dimensions. And then we go to the Margin tab and we uncheck Include Margin and we click on Create. And then we make sure that Snapping, Snap to Guides, and Snap to Object Bounding Boxes are enabled. And then we go to View Guides, and we add some horizontal and vertical center guides to the composition. And then we take the Ellipse tool, we set the fill to none, we leave the stroke as black, and we set the stroke width to 0.1. And then, starting from the middle of the composition, and while holding Ctrl and Shift, we go ahead and we create a circle of about 500 by 500 pixels in dimensions. We select the circle with the Move tool. We press on Ctrl J to duplicate it. And then from its midpoint on its left extremity, we go ahead and we scale it down while holding Shift to preserve the 1:1 proportions until it is about 400 by 400 pixels in dimensions. And then we unselect and reselect the circle. And we press on Ctrl J to duplicate it. And we move the third circle to the left until it snaps to the larger circle. Alright, so now we have all the circles that we need. We press on Ctrl A to select everything. We take the Shape Builder tool. We set the action to plus and clean up to all unused geometry. And then we go ahead and we create a shape like this. So this is going to be the first branch of our logo. And we are going to give it a gradient. So we take the gradient tool. We leave the context as fill and we set the type to linear. And we draw a gradient like this from its top right to its bottom left. And we set the top node to orange. We add a node in the middle. And we set it to red. And then the last node, we set it to a dark purple. So this is where the shade is going to be. And also we can adjust the midpoint a bit. And then we set its stroke to none. And then the next step is going to be to duplicate the shape. But before we do that, we're going to turn it into a symbol. So we go to Layer, Create Symbol. So now the shape is turned into a symbol. What that means is that after we duplicate it, every change that we make to one symbol will automatically also affect the other symbol. And then we go here to enable Transform Origin. And we set the rotation center in the middle of the composition. We press on Enter to bring out the Move Duplicate panel. We check on Duplicate. And we rotate it by 180 degrees. So this gives us the other branch that we need for the logo. And since we work with symbols, we can select the shape and still make some adjustments to it. For instance, if we want to adjust the colors, we can still do it. And it will automatically also reflect on the other shape. So this is the advantage of working with symbols. It makes the workflow much more dynamic. And also I'll give it a bit of noise. Alright, so that was it for this tutorial. You'll learn how to create a 3D looking ellipse logo in Affinity Designer. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and learned something from it. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe for more Affinity Designer tutorials in the future. And until then, see you next time, bye!